First time back in the studio. If I'm not by myself, welcome to Guys Talk Knives Live, episode number 140, brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com. And
yeah, happy it makes me.
Right?
I know. Things don't change.
Welcome back, Andy. It's not just the cat anymore.
That's right. I'm more irritating than a cat.
You're far more irritating than a cat. Guys, we're going to address the elephant in the room right now because it's sitting between us.
I'm not that big. I've actually lost weight since quarantine.
Guys, this is TC Barnett. You're going to be seeing a lot of his face around here. He's going to be in a lot of videos that we're putting out. In fact, he and Isaac, which is hard to believe with Isaac with his Dallas Buyers Club body, can tote around cameras. I mean, it's shocking. But he and Isaac have been doing a lot of different stuff out there than the show. I want to tell you, I'm going to look at these notes so I don't mess it up, just for sure. But he recently comes to us from Dolly Parton's Stampede.
That's right.
He was an MC. He is a rider.
Yes.
I assume that's horses?
Yes, I ride horses. Yes.
And he was a spokesperson for the company. He has worn a ton of hats in his career. We've now got him in an SMKW.com hat. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm really excited. It's a phenomenal opportunity.
So tell me some about what you've done in the past, what you've been working on with Isaac, and that kind of thing.
Well, we've got a lot of stuff in the works. We've got a lot of videos that we're going to be doing. We've got some torture test videos that we're going to be doing.
Sweet.
Some comparison contrast videos that we're going to be doing. We've got one with multi-tools that's coming up really soon. And just a lot of things that we're really excited about, especially our custom shop here at Smoky Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Works. Yeah. We've got some stuff with the custom shop that's coming up that's really exciting.
Okay. I'm gonna address this too because I know I've got this question several times since we did your welcome video yesterday. Are Jason and I going bye-bye?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, we're adding to this big thing. That's the one thing I want to tell you guys, because I got that question a lot last night after we aired that yesterday. We're not going bye-bye. The live is still going to happen. Jason's going to be on more because we're back in the studio.
I know, who would have thought?
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Isaac, she's waving at you.
Okay.
They can't hear?
They said it's low.
Oh, it's low.
It's just
Shorty
low.
got low.
Well.
Welcome to this. It's going to be a trial by fire until we get into it. I'm glad you're here. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns that we want to address before we jump in? I have no
We're all
regular
just
business
saying
because
hi.
last week with the failed internet thing,
Sure,
I
yeah.
didn't do any giveaways on the show.
How
Just
dare
didn't have
you?
them last week.
So we're giving away everything this week.
Come on, we did $10,000 worth of giveaways on
Yes, we
National
did.
Knife Day. I
Yes,
think
we
have a
did.
little
Yeah,
bit
we
of
did.
leeway to pass on. Nothing yet? Nothing about Rough Rider Reserve?
Yes. Sorry.
This is the worst segue ever.
Yeah, so it's just Andy that can't hear.
Hey, can you do you have that studio cam shot? So show them that studio cam.
No, I
Yeah,
hear you.
absolutely.
Look at that. There's Molina.
Yeah.
Molina and Isaac over there.
Right there.
Force.
Isaac's over there.
Swear to God.
Mini Matthew McConaughey, his own self.
So
Thank
what
you.
questions do we have? Anything?
So what patterns are going to come out in Rough Rider Reserve?
I cannot tell you what patterns are coming. I know what they are because I designed them in the computer and sent them off to our factories.
17
I will
blade
tell you
peanut.
this. There were 3 initial that will be in stock very shortly. There were supposed to be 4. One took a little more time to do the build quality, and it's because it's a brand new pattern that I invented that it's never been done before. We want to make sure it's right. That is going to come in with the next 4. So those are supposed to get on the water soon, believe it or not, get on the water probably within the next month and a half. When you talk about getting on the water, that's freight. That means 45 days from port to port.
Yeah.
You have to go through customs after that, and we'll see. But they're coming soon. So I know of 8 patterns that are in the works right now.
So exciting.
Based on the interest that you guys have shown, I can tell you we are already in process of developing the next 4 after that.
Including a 14 blade barbecue trapper.
I'm going to tell you this, guys. You have just totally nailed it.
It has a spatula.
I told you the other night that we needed to put you need to put your name in the notify me field if you were interested in getting one of those. You have done it, and I'm going to tell you, if the history of the work knife, if the history of the Oak Sweat Bow Trapper and that stuff is any indicator, and the interest that's been shown in the last couple of days, when these hit, you better buy it.
They're going to be gone.
That's all I'm going to say.
They're going to be gone.
Because they will have half the quantity that we have
Yes.
in
Hey, Andy.
the other stuff.
Did you turn your mic off?
I turned it off maybe, but I turned it back on. Ooh.
That's why.
Well, at least you've been picking up in
Well, I
mine.
turned it on right before we started. Did it die on me?
I see
No
a
way.
green light.
It's
Those are
green
brand
now.
new
We're good to
batteries.
go now.
Okay, I turned it off. I turned it back on right before we started.
That's why we can't have nice things.
You know, it is better than a cat loving on me in the middle of the show.
I'm just glad it wasn't me. That's all I'm saying.
You don't need the mic on most of the cases.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
very
So-
booming, very resonant.
I project.
So 8 patterns coming from Rough Rider. 8 patterns are coming
so
from Rough
exciting.
Rider Reserve.
Yes.
First 3 should be here shortly, very shortly. Anything else we got?
Oh, you need to shout out John Clary.
Why?
Just say hi.
Hi,
John Clary.
Because last week I promised that you would say hi to him.
Okay, and I
then
didn't do it, and then we had the
couldn't.
fail thing.
Yeah. So.
Hi, John Clary. TC says hi as
Hi,
well.
John Clary.
Jason?
I did. I already did
Yeah,
it.
he did.
I was the first one.
Messing with you. Let's jump
Come
into
over
this
there.
show and talk about we got 5 items to get through. We are finally going to talk about knives in this episode for the first time.
There we go. What? You're already stealing one?
I usually do.
So while we've been getting the studio reset up, we got a cool new feature. That means I'm not going to be handling the knives quite as much. I will hold them a little bit, but TC's going to hold this one for right here because we got a camera that's right up there. Right. Grab that first one and show it first. Excuse me, and we'll talk about it. First knife up today is the Buck 112 Slim Pro carbon fiber, guys. This is a limited edition knife. Only 1,000 pieces of this were made worldwide. It features a 2.9-inch S30V stainless steel drop point blade with a satin finish. It is an 1/8 of an inch thick. It is a manual folder. It does have the ambidextrous thumb studs, and then this is a lockback with marbled
Easy for you to say.
marbled carbon fiber handles with a deep carry pocket clip tip up. It's 4.2 inches closed, 7.1 inches overall, and weighs in at just 2.5 ounces, which if you know the 112 pattern, 2.5 ounces is good.
That's amazing.
This thing is $119.99 at smkw.com. And again, we got some of them. There were only 1,000 made worldwide, but this is just a really cool limited edition version of a classic 112 Ranger pattern. Very, very nice knife right there. We were talking before the show, TC. What do you think of that knife?
I love it. I mean, I grew up taking an old Buck 110 out hunting, and this thing is phenomenal because it's very reminiscent of that. So it feels good in the hand, but it's very updated with those carbon fiber handles, making it so lightweight. It doesn't even feel like it should be that light.
What's cool about marbled carbon fiber, and I asked when we were in, I think I was at SHOT when that happened, but the marbled carbon fiber is like you took carbon fiber and you melted it and
Yes.
reformed it into a structure. In fact, if you want to show that in camera 2 again so they can see, take a look at that. That marble, it's like you took carbon fiber, melted it into a pool, and so all of these look different. It
Yeah.
forms a whole other sheet, and it makes it look like it's marbled. It is just a really, really pretty pattern, but then, of course, carbon fiber is super light as well.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't lose any of the stability or the sturdiness from the carbon fiber
Right.
either doing that.
No.
So it looks great.
That's pretty cool. $119.99, that is limited to 1,000 pieces, and we probably got quite a few of those, but probably not a ton of them.
Yeah, we didn't get many, but I tell you what, for an updated version of that 112,
Yeah.
I don't know that you can beat it. It's so slender.
Made in the USA?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it a
I
lot
like it a
too.
lot.
I knew we were going there.
I dig that knife.
Nice knife, and I do this every time it's a lockback. I always want to drop it on my fingers because I'm so used to doing a liner lock
Right.
and everything else.
Right.
But that lockup that's always on those 110s and
Yeah.
112s, superb. Superb, USA made from Buck. That is the Buck 112 Slim Pro carbon fiber. Any questions about that knife coming up yet?
Nope.
Nope. It's a big nope. We're gonna jump right into the second knife. Now, we showed you a queen knife. The next knife I'm gonna show you is a Queen City. TC's being careful with this because he doesn't want to put his fingerprints on it. Before we go to camera 2, let's jump back up for half a second there, Isaac. Before we go to camera 2, let me tell you this, guys. As we told you on the original Queen knife that we put out, and this Queen City as well, we had to put knives to market and get them up and sold to get the trademark fully registered. That is the same thing that happened with this particular knife. We had a bit more time to do it, but this is an American-made, a USA-made Queen City red smooth bone trapper that we had to put through the entire process quickly, get it up on the web so that we solidify the trademark. If you don't know, Smoky Mountain Knife Works now owns the Queen brand as well as the Queen City brand, and we'll be putting out things. We've already got Queen City stuff that's going to be on the show next week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They
That
were in the catalog
abalone.
this past,
Yeah.
whenever 2 weeks ago.
That abalone is going to look really good. We can go camera 2 now, and we'll talk about this one real quick. So this is a USA-made Queen City red smooth bone trapper. It has a 3.125-inch mirror polish stainless steel clip and spey blades in it. It's a standard trapper at 4 1/8. It does have a nail nick. Those are high polished, of course, blades on there. Smooth bone handles, red smooth bone handles, and the thing that I really dig about that, on the nickel silver bolsters, there is the Queen stamp. That is the traditional Queen stamp right there. It is 4.125 inches closed, weighs about 3.45 ounces, and you can pick this one up for $44.99 at smkw.com. Now that, Melina, that did come with the, it came with the,
Yes.
yes. So it comes in a clamshell nylon pouch, which is nice. It's like that zip up thing. She's gonna run and probably throw that at our faces here in 2 seconds. Don't trust the throw, boys. I've lived with her for 25 years. Holy crap, told you. So you're gonna get, it comes in one of these. It's really kind of cool.
Yeah,
It's wrapped in paper on the inside, and then it's got the pouch.
Yeah.
Word pouch just left me there
Hey.
for a whole bit.
Pouch is tough.
Show that pouch.
Show the pouch. Go Vanna.
The thing I like about
Oh, there's this nice paper wrapping.
That's right.
the best thing about this Queen City knife, for me, there's 2 things. Number 1 is the bolster stamp, which
Yes,
I really
yeah,
dig.
I love it. Yeah.
And the price point, $45 for a American-made knife.
Yeah,
Just a
it-
good trapper.
I think the biggest thing that we have to deal with Queen right now in Queen City, they've been gone for a long time. They had a great reputation.
Oh, yeah.
One of the first knives in the country doing certain things, and everybody knows their grandpa carried a Queen. It was all that good stuff. We have to build from here. That's just where we are. We just now got this brand. We have to
Really nice.
build from here and make sure that we offer the kind of quality that is part of the heritage of Queen knives.
Right.
I think this is a start. I think we can do
Sure.
a whole bunch better.
Well, and we will.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for certain.
$44.99
Yeah.
at smkw.com. That is knife number 2. Yes.
What's the blade
Did you
thickness?
us? What?
What's the blade thickness?
1/16.
Yeah.
1/16. Standard trapper. Dink. Any other questions?
Not on that.
And just so that you know, since this is coming back, I mean, this will be a collector's piece. If you are looking at
Yes.
Queen City as a collectible, then that piece, because there were not that many made, it is USA made for the first return of Queen City, that is a collector's piece regardless.
Stupid question. With Queen City, how long were they part of Queen? When did they come out of Queen?
I have no idea.
I
I'll
don't
be
think
dead
they ever
honest with
came
you.
out
They
of
don't
Queen.
came
Did they
out
not?
of Queen, it's just a branch
Just a whole
off.
separate brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Queen made Queen City.
Okay. Okay. That was really my
Sort of like-
question.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them both, and I was like, you know what? I don't know the answer to that.
What else we got? Anything
So,
else?
Yes. First off, Donnie said hey.
Hi, Donnie.
Any news on the new model of the Rough Rider Upswept Bow Trapper?
Oh, any news that I could share? It's been approved. It's being ordered. That is the news that I can share. You're going to love it. Promise. Going to love it. Like I say, that Upswept Bow Trapper and this latest denim work knife have been the best sellers, fastest sellers. I can't say best, because some things have sold more.
Sure.
But the fastest sellers of all time, 600 pieces in 6 days on both.
Both of them.
Wow.
You guys liked them. I will say this about the denim micarta work knife. If you missed out on this very first round, we did go through 600 in 6 days. What we did on your behalf is go to one of our wholesalers and say, hey, do you have this stock? And we ordered 300 more
Yeah.
from a wholesaler. And that is actually going to cut some of our profit out. But
Sure.
we know you wanted them, so we went to our wholesaler and we got them for you.
Yeah.
They should be in soon. Hit the notify me field on that particular item, the RR2181, and you'll know as soon as they come back in.
So, Isaac, we're buffering.
This is the same issue I ran into on the different shows. There's nothing we can do at this point. Are we buffering? Is everybody seeing buffering?
It says I have excellent connection.
You have excellent condition.
And this is why he's still single.
I mean, I don't know.
There's not a lot you can do. She's going to
Yeah.
point it out, and we're going to have it there. So.
Yeah, no, it's completely dead. And it may be. Oh, whoop.
Are we coming back?
No.
Is Facebook still going?
Oh, looks like we're back.
Cool.
We're back.
We're back. We're not even mad about it.
It doesn't even tell me if it's.
It doesn't.
That's
And that's the
strange.
biggest thing I have to notice
Yeah.
from her, and that's why we had the different problems that we had last week.
I wonder if it's. They're saying that we're good.
Okay. Is it you?
Is it just you then?
Is it you?
Well, I'm back.
Wait, the Wi-Fi.
Somebody else
terrible.
said, "Are we not?"
You're on Wi-Fi, so
And
you may
it's-
have a problem.
Okay.
Let's jump back into the next knife.
Yes.
She can work out her
Real quick,
Wi-Fi
back.
problems.
There
here.
was another question.
Okay.
Is TC's hat new? Is it going to be for sale? Because
Yeah.
they want one.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes.
Yes.
Don't you get
It is
mad?
coming very soon.
I am not getting one of those flat bill trucker hats. I'm not a flat bill trucker guy. Okay. I'm gonna go get you a. We are going to order the. They look like flat bills. Me and Isaac fight over hats all the time. No, we're going to get the hats that we have online, just put online, sent in
Yep.
from Dandridge, and you'll see a plethora of hats
Yep.
adorn my head as we move forward.
You look good in a trucker hat.
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Would I go full trucker there? I'm such a trucker kind of guy, right?
Start a convoy.
That's why I wear it out hiking and all that good stuff that I do.
You don't go outside.
Bingo!
Exactly.
Okay, let's jump
You
into
go
the next
in your
knife.
backyard.
It is an SMKW exclusive. This is the Hogue Red, White, and Blue Deca. It is the Warncliffe version of this knife. We already had the drop point. It went out in the General's box earlier this year.
Yeah.
Can you flick it, TC?
Can I flick it?
Can you flick it?
Well, let's see.
Can you flick it?
Oh, that's good.
He can flick it.
Can you flick it without flicking it?
I don't think I can do that.
It took,
Oh!
that was good. See, that's what the great part about this Deca is. Because of that axis lock that's in it,
Yeah.
it is super smooth and super easy to open. Makes the handle really light, and the blade feels really light too.
Yeah.
But it's substantial. It's a substantial blade, but the action is excellent. See that?
Yeah,
It's
super
right there.
smooth.
Once you get it moving, thumbs up, man, it's there. I think we got this one. I think we got the other one to work left-handed and right-handed. It was fantastic. You can also swing that knife open with the axis lock, and unlike no, it's the able lock. I keep saying axis.
It's fine.
Able lock. With the able lock, you can only pull. You only have to pull one side, and you can
Yeah.
flick it.
Oh, yeah.
So lefties and righties both get this thing pretty easily. You can only have to pull one side. Like axis lock, you really need to pull both parts of the bar. With this, you only have to pull one side.
Doesn't get bound
Neil
up or anything.
Neil
That's
Hogue
phenomenal.
himself
Great. knife.
said that one day. That is a fantastic little knife. I'm going to let TC show it down here so I can tell you guys about the details on this knife. This is an SMKW exclusive Hogue Deca with the red, white, and blue. It is red, white, and blue Damascus on this handle. I just like saying Damascus.
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 Like Jumanji.
That's their proprietary.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's their proprietary. It is a trademarked
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So it
Yes.
could be somebody's composite that they're using. This knife was designed by Alan Oleszewicz. He's an excellent designer, former military guy. The knife has a 3.25-inch CPM 20 CV stainless steel Warncliffe blade. I like the combination grind on that. It is actually very, very pretty. Ambidextrous thumb studs. It does have the able lock. It is 0.09 inches thick, and it does have the ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip with a lanyard hole as well. When you close this thing down, it closes all the way down to 4.25 inches, so it's just slightly longer than a standard trapper, a little bit wider. Pure light ride in your pocket. 7.5 inches overall. It happens every time
Yeah,
I try to do it
Yep.
in detail too. Every time. 7.5 inches overall and weighs only 2.3 ounces. That knife is $140.21 at smkw.com.
hard to believe that that is lighter than that Buck 112.
I don't doubt it.
I don't
And,
either.
and a
It's like-
standard Buck
it's not
112,
much.
a standard Buck 112 is even more than that because of
Sure.
the ebony handles and the brass bolsters.
That knife weighs almost nothing.
I love it for that
Yeah.
reason.
Phenomenal.
And the action's incredible.
As soon as we had the drop point out in that red, white, and blue Damascus, we were instantly asked,
only
"Are
flip
you
it
going to
upside
have
down." Sorry, go
We
on.
were,
we
no,
call
we
that
were,
cheating?
we were instantly asked if we were going to get the Warncliffe, and we already had it
Yeah,
ordered.
that's a beautiful blade. That
It really
is.
It's been
I
nice.
dig it. I think I'd have to get used to the texture on the handle.
So, you know,
If you use it
Hogue
a lot.
starts off in gun accessories and gun handles.
Right.
And
Sure.
so the handles they make are extraordinary.
Oh, yeah.
And so that, to me, feels like a pistol grip very much.
can
Yes,
see that,
Pistol grip,
absolutely.
right? So you can.
I think
right?
I'd have to get used to that in a knife. Not like it's bad or anything, but I have to get used to it. But I love the knife.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
It is
I dig it.
$140.21. I'm going to try to give a flick. Oh,
There you go.
Look at you.
Nice on that. I love that you can drop close any of these.
Yeah.
They just ding. All done. 140.21 at smkw.com. Hogue, Deca, red, white, and blue, Warncliffe. Next up, a knife. I'm sorry, question? Yes?
Is the clip reversible?
The clip is ambidextrous, yes. And actually, you have a filler plate. If you go two real quick, I'll throw it out there. So, ooh. See the TC's pointing to the filler plate right there. You just unscrew those screws, pop out your filler plate, put it in on that side. So you actually ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip. It is not reversible up-down. It is just ambidextrous. Ding, ding. Cool beans. Next up, copper coil. We've had some copper coil knives on the show before, but we have not had the sow belly Stockman pattern on the show. Rough Rider copper coil is a brand new series. What, within the last year we dropped copper coil?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of cool. Lots of copper in this knife. I'm going to go to two and just hit on this. This is a full series, guys. So all of the knives in the Rough Rider Copper Coil series feature 440A stainless steel blades with matte strike pulls and half stops. It does have a black wash finish, which I think makes that copper truly, truly stand out. And you can see that on there. You do have copper liners. You do have smooth bone handles with copper bolsters, and then you have copper, what is the word I'm
Inlay?
looking for? It is, I don't think you call it inlay, it's something else. I knew we used a term.
Oh.
What the heck was the term?
This is so much fun. For those of you who've always laughed at me
center
when I
bolster.
read the stuff.
Center bolster is what I was onto. So you've got different.
Oh no.
Is everybody's phone on silent? Isaac asked before we started.
Chileno's House of Beer.
That would be me. I'm sorry.
Do have the slant R bolsters on that. You also have copper liners in that thing, which is fantastic.
And kind of unusual.
Yeah, no, really, really nice. Sow belly Stockman has a clip point, a sheep's foot, and a spey blade, and it is 3.375 inches closed. It's just a fat little beast of a Stockman. That's the best
Yeah.
part of this thing. So really, you're looking at the equivalent of a serpentine cattle knife size knife
Right.
with Stockman blades that are wider in
Yeah.
a sow belly Stockman. Fantastic. Those half stops are nice, are they
Oh,
not?
yeah, they are. Absolutely.
And something you don't see on enough traditional pocket knives anymore.
Exactly.
I agree. I keep watching people online do this number where they're using their thumb to push that half stop over. Please stop doing that.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You're,
Oh,
going,
it's bad.
you're going to nick the backs of your fingers, and I can tell you right now, Rough Rider will bite you. They are
Yes, they
nice
will.
and sharp. I always like to do this when we're showing these, because, and I'm going to pass it to Jason once I get it open.
You're fine.
It is showing the knife with a secondary blade open,
Yes.
because we rarely do that. We always want to show the main blade open.
Right.
But I tell you, there's a reason why all of these blades are designed differently. They each cut differently. And especially if you use one all the time, you might find that, oh, this one actually is the sharpest blade on your knife, and end up using that a lot more.
That knife is $17.99.
Can't beat it. It
That's
looks
outrageous.
so good.
That's outrageous.
And it's the details on a Rough Rider when you actually can feel where those slip joints go together.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's nothing.
Right, nice
They're
and
just
smooth.
exactly there.
Fit and
And
fit.
as we've always pointed out, the fact that somebody spent the time to cut these pieces to make them all
And fit them perfectly, and then they fit the blades perfectly as
Yeah.
well.
It's
the
crazy.
action is super good on that. And remember, guys, we produce thousands of these.
Yeah.
If you get one that you don't like or you don't think is up to the standard right there, Rough Rider is always built by hand and back for life.
Sure.
Give us a call at customer service, and we will get you taken care of.
Yeah, we'll make it right.
Yes, ma'am.
So Leroy.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. Sorry, no, it's not Jenkins. Crumay. It's actually Leroy Crummett. It's because I always want to say
Yes.
Leroy Crumay
Leroy Crumay.
every time.
He asked, He's seen the 2020 Rough Rider Christmas knife, the snowman, and the moose.
Uh-huh.
Are there any more coming? I think it's just those
That's those two. Those are the two Christmas knives. I will have them on shortly. I just felt like it was too early before Halloween to put on a Christmas knife. I just didn't want to do it. I know it's on the site.
Yes, and the case Christmas knife is about to be launched too.
Yes.
We got
yes.
permission. It's going up like next couple days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and the engraved one's in too.
The engraved bolster.
Yep.
Nice. Yes.
So Tim asked, is it copper leafing in the bone or is it on the bone?
No, it's not. It's okay. Look.
Get a close up here. There we go.
So you can see these are inlaid pieces. They sit and they are attached to the liner. So you have a copper liner, and then you have the pieces that are on top of that. They are either probably pinned or soldered in place. They sit in between the bone. So same way you like if you had a Stoneworks knife.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. So you're dropping pieces in. So somebody is cutting and fitting each one of those bone pieces in between those things in the handle. Then they're buffing the whole thing out to make it nice and smooth.
It's so smooth, yeah.
The great thing about that is it's going to patina as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're going to get all kinds of individual looking knives once you've done it. $17.99. You cannot beat
Have
that.
you ever
Absolutely.
forced a patina on one of those?
I have not. I have some though at the house that have a natural patina just over air and time.
Sure.
And I think it's what to me is cool about patinaing, especially with copper. If you've ever had a copper kettle, right? So it gets tarnished. It does its thing. All you gotta do is put a little brasso.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with these knives. Use a
that
little
again?
case paste, and it's gonna be fresh again.
What was that again?
Wiki wiki war. So then you have to.
Poor monkey!
Ching, 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 ching. Wind
So-
me up, send me out.
You can do it however you want. If you don't like what's happening with it,
Let's change it. Yeah.
take your case paste, rub it over it, and do it again. Yes, ma'am.
Do we know if Rough Rider's going to have a Halloween knife this year?
We are supposed to.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know when, I don't know where, but I will tell you this: we do those hand by laser engraving in house.
Yeah.
We don't send them off, so do not expect a ton.
No.
When you
there
see
won't be a
them,
bunch
you
of
should buy them. That's all I got to say, and they will try to make more as they go. But I know that Brian Wilhoit has been working on some designs for that. Conversation that I had with Mr. Kevin Pipes 3 weeks ago, we talked about this very thing. So do expect that to come out and before Halloween, so you'll be able to get it before Halloween.
And we've got some other Christmas stuff that's already been Halloween stuff that's already been dropped that will be in stock.
See what you
soon.
did?
I know. So like I know there's a Victorinox Halloween knife that was on the back cover of the catalog or inside cover of the catalog.
We're working
That,
on some Halloween content too.
Are you?
That'll be here soon. So we've got those coming in.
You just gonna put Isaac on camera?
Wow. He's gonna do the entire closing argument from Time to Kill.
It's exactly yes, exactly. That is exactly it. Now imagine it's a ghost.
We're gonna have to do the Matthew McConaughey voice too to go along with it.
All right, all right.
Oh.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh God. Isaac
man.
looks completely normal. It's fine.
Isaac,
What he's wearing today is interesting.
It is though.
The fact that he went with no pants.
Well, the crop top really sold that.
Yeah.
Well, he had on his buttless chaps earlier, but he took them off. I'm just glad there's a desk.
Oh, Lord have mercy. The thing is, with the studio shot, they can see Isaac now. So he's not as hidden as he was before.
we love you, Isaac. We really do.
So,
And see. Okay, so let's talk about the last knife that we've got on the table, unless there are other questions. Anything else so far? Okay, awesome. If you have never had a Mora knife, this is the one to get. And I'm going to tell you why right off the bat. I'm not going to blow this for you. It's $9.99.
telling you.
$9.99. It is probably one of the best tools that you can throw in your pack, throw in your
think so,
truck,
too.
throw anywhere you want, because these come to us super sharp. People love Mora knife. If you've never had one, just get one of these. You were talking about on this particular 511 black Mora knife, 3.5 inch high quality high carbon steel clip point blade with a satin finish, and then you've got the black composite handle. So what you're looking at is a rat tail tang that goes down into this knife, probably goes all the way to this end right here on a super easy to clean composite handle. It is a fixed blade. It is 0.08 inches thick. It is 8 1/8 inches overall, and it does always include those sheaths. It's a polyamide or a composite sheath. Got the drain hole, easy to go on your belt. $9.99.
You just
Now,
can't beat that.
We got to put
ridiculous.
this. We got to put TC to the test right here. See if he can actually cut on camera too.
God, this is just rude.
It's not rude. I'll do it. I'll do it up here if we need to.
With it,
It's fine.
just one-
You can go one.
Yeah, there
It's
we
going to
go.
be sharp. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
$9.99.
That's-
Mora is super sharp.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
Just a. It is a no frills pack knife.
Absolutely.
Right? It is one of those things I've always said with these, get one, you won't believe it. And I forever, when I first saw Mora, and I'm going to be dead honest with the audience out there, I thought they were cheap. I thought they were junk.
yes.
I thought it just looks like nyeh. And then you sit there with it and
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
There's something about how
put it back
thin
in there so I can
that
plug it.
blade is, because there's not a whole lot of anything to this. So it's super light. Your blade's rigid,
Mm-hmm.
but not super thick. I mean, you're not going to baton with this.
No.
No.
This
But
is
if
your
that was
camp
designed
knife.
for
No,
it.
this is your camp knife.
And it just is, again, it's
Could you feather stick with that? Most certainly
sure
you
you
could.
could. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. It just is. It's great.
The thing about these two is you're going to get these in both carbon steel like this version is, and you're going to have stainless steel.
Yes.
So if you're somebody who doesn't care about trying to take care of the knife as
Yeah.
much, get you a stainless. It's going to be just as sharp. If you're somebody who wants to sharpen fast on the fly and knows how to take care of a knife, get you carbon. There it is what it is. You could probably sharpen that back up on a stone, but it comes to you super sharp right out
Yeah.
there. $9.99.
They're tremendous.
You can't beat that at all. That's incredible.
Get one and try it. Hey, Christmas gifts for people for sure since we
yeah.
were on the Christmas
And
kick.
Mora makes some really cool gear. So they also have the one that floats, which, if you were at Blade Show last year, they just had a Tupperware full of water with a knife floating like a boat. It's the goofiest
What I
thing
thought
I've
was
ever
cool
seen.
about the floating one with the cork, it has the rounded tip
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Because it is made for people on the water.
Yeah.
So you don't want to.
You're not just
You
gonna
don't
go
want to stick it in your dirigible.
stabby, stabby. You have to get an ointment for that.
Questions, comments, nothing. You like that one?
I
yeah.
like having. It's like you've used the same material again as new for him.
I know, right? It's like going on a whole new date.
know.
You don't even talk to me anymore.
I like everything Mora makes. I'm a bit of a nerd on them right now. And they just, whenever I see a new one, I'm just like, oh, look at that. That's fun.
We don't carry
like
it, but have you seen that they make it's basically a first Mora?
Yes.
Yes. So we gave one away. It was a Scout. Their Scout. It has a double guard, like a bar guard,
Yep.
and then it has a rounded tip as well.
Yeah.
So it is everything you need to learn, and it was just as sharp as that, which kind of blew me
Yeah.
away.
Amazing.
But
They
it
don't
is.
mess around.
Yeah. So we've got that out there as well, Scout, and it's right in the same price range, right around $19, I think.
None of their stuff breaks the bank.
No.
No, it doesn't. Now you can go high end. You can go. What is
$50
the garb? Oh my God! What is the name of the
Garberg.
Garberg, yes. It's the full tang, high carbon, extra thick.
But even it's what?
It's not. It's like $49, I want to
yeah,
say.
it's not much.
It's something like that.
50 or 60, maybe?
105? 312?
We don't know.
45,
That's
45,
a
45.
But it's not going to break the bank. Again, it's not hugely expensive, and it's a
It
fantastic
just works.
Knife.
It's a work knife.
Just a solid knife. I like
So before we jump out any further, let me remind everybody that we are brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, the world's largest knife store. 108,000 square feet of retail show space right here in Sevierville. We were finally back in the studio, which kind of rocks. It was
Yes.
nice to come through the showroom. Remember, guys, we are open. We are running. There is a mask mandate, so you do need to wear a mask while you're in the store. I have one right down here that I'll have to put back on as I go back downstairs. It's not a big deal. Our showroom is huge. We've got every kind of knife, dagger, blade you can possibly think of, outdoor gear. I know you've had a ton of time to run around downstairs and see what's down there, and I'm sure that you enjoyed the Ariat section with all the boots and the
Absolutely.
jeans and all of that stuff. And then if you keep moving through there, you get to the snacks. Jellies, jams, kitchenware, all of that. And if you're like me and you eat as you roam through the store, you can just sit down and watch the show there with the raccoon and what is his name? I've lost his name out of my head. What is? Do you remember what the name is of the animatronic downstairs?
Oh no!
I've lost it out of my head. We have like if you've ever.
It's Trigger.
It's not Trigger.
No. I've seen it. I can't tell you how many times. My daughter loves
I
it.
know.
And we have people who are fans of it.
We have people that write to us and ask if it's working that day before they come into the store. I'm not kidding. Have you ever been to a Showbiz
Awesome.
pizza place and you've seen the animatronics? We have our own. It is like
Yes.
a singing raccoon. It's a
Got a
dog.
bloodhound?
There's a bloodhound.
bloodhound.
Yes, there is a bloodhound
Yeah.
down there. So you can just crash out, bring your kids, and do all that kind of stuff. It's a ton of fun in the store. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. each and every week. And guys, the website is open 24/7.
Yes, we are.
SMKW.com, the easiest place to remember. 4 letters, SMKW.com. Everything you saw that we had in the store is normally online as well, and ammo is online.
Yes, it is.
If you're looking for ammo out there and find something that is hard to find or hard to get, we got you.
And go look every day because we do get shipments in every day, and when the ammo comes in, it goes out really, really fast.
Jason, how do they sign up for the newsletter?
Best way is to go to smkw.com, look at the top of the page, and you can sign up for the newsletter there. We send out right now a newsletter every single day that has
This is why I asked you.
a huge selection of, it's 30 items a day. So in a week, you're going to see 210 items that we're going to send you that are, we haven't repeated an item in
Can I just
several
say
months.
this is one piece that I am happy that I only have to proofread it instead of pick it, because I'm picking all the Kyokis, the kick it or carry it's, all the get to the points, the shows, and then Jason actually, I thank goodness Jason picks the email items, because I just go through, he sends it to me and goes, Andy, proof it.
Yeah.
I say, Jason, done.
Yeah, and then I
and they go out
schedule
every day.
it. But they're a lot of fun because I go through and make sure that we get a good sampling of new stuff.
Absolutely.
And some old favorites, and oh, hey, here's a price change. This is cheaper now. Go check it out. Matter of fact, the Kershaw Bare Knuckle, Josh lost his mind. They're under $55 right now.
Exclusive?
No,
No, the regular.
the regular.
How-
the
how much?
KS7777, the Quad 7 as Tyler calls it,
Nice.
is under $55 right now.
Awesome.
I don't know how long they're going to last or how long the price is going to last. But Josh, our purchasing manager, hit me up on Basecamp and said, hey, Amazon has these on sale. Let's make them this price. And I went, all right, done.
Done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's fun.
So check our website for different things out there. You see something new come from somebody, we probably have it or we're getting it. Don't be afraid to ask. If you're on social media, hit us
Yeah.
on Facebook, hit us on whatever. While we're in here talking about this one thing, before we get into one more question or whatever, I want to say this out loud for you guys. We drop a giveaway every single week on Facebook and on YouTube. We give away 2 things. They're usually the same thing. So you can enter both places. I want to talk to you again because we still get this all the time. We cannot stop the scammer on Facebook. He's going to pretend to be us, and he's
Yep.
going to try to friend you. He's going to have a weird spelling of Smoky Mountain Knife Works, though. Yeah, now it currently has 2 S's, so it's Knife Works.
Sweet.
Right? Just let me.
It's
I'll
Cobra
let you
Commander.
know that we have business pages.
Yes.
Business pages cannot send friend requests. We can't do it. So if you get a friend request that looks like it's from us, it's not from us.
Yeah.
Ignore it, report them. That's all we can do at this point. I've started putting into the graphics on the graphics themselves that tell you when we will choose this item, what date you have to sign up to. And I've also put the warning on the graphic, yet still yesterday, they used the fake graphic on the
course.
fake site.
Yeah.
With the warning right on it. So,
Wow.
guys, we will never send you a friend request, and we will never ask you to click something. We will never ask you to show us some money to win something.
Nope.
When you win, we will contact you directly, and we will ask you for only a couple of things: where you live and when you want it. That's about it.
Yep.
That's about it. Questions now. Let's open it back
So,
up.
you have a list of things that you need to do.
Oh my God.
We need a pocket dump.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more too. We need to do a rundown. They've asked for a rundown.
Okay.
And you need to pick a giveaway knife.
Oh, I knew they were going to say giveaway, but what do you got in your pocket, Jason? You got the mainstay?
I almost wore my CRKT hat today
Okay.
because I got a CEO over the summer and
Of course.
a Provoke.
Yes.
Have you been playing with this and making it
have,
happen?
yeah.
Mhm. Can you do the front flick?
I cannot.
Uh,
There you go.
have you played with one of these yet?
I did just a few minutes ago
Yeah.
for the first time. I've been looking at them, and this thing is just beautiful.
It is the most fun.
It is the most fidget spinny
Yes.
knife
Oh, yeah.
I have seen in a few years.
It's why I carry the CEO though, because that doesn't cut.
There you go.
There you go. That doesn't cut nearly as the same or as well as that does.
You don't want to just open boxes with this? I mean,
It will pop a balloon
Show it
like
on two,
crazy.
yeah. It's nice, man.
It is really
If you were
nice.
somebody who had cut bale wire,
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
or even
Oh,
where
absolutely.
they box up the boxes with the flat wire,
Yep.
be
And
perfect
it's
for it.
It's
Yeah.
a multi-tool. On the end, you
And
have a
it's-
nice little bead for a glass breaker.
Oh, did you get the rescue one?
Yeah, that's what the new ones all come with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I
Wow.
bought the one with the little holster too, so I wear the holster.
Nice.
You of course have the built-in pocket clip, which after you get used to it is fantastic. It's a single brass knuck, and of course you have a karambit style blade.
Move forward just a little bit. There you go.
that's phenomenal.
Nice.
And it's so, like, it feels very robust and very sturdy.
Joe
in the hand.
Caswell did an amazing job.
I literally
designing that
handed
knife.
it to TC, and he immediately knew how to open it.
I held
It's
it like this,
intuitive.
and I just immediately went
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
I had never touched one before, and that was my first move.
Yeah.
Kinematic design according to CRKT.
Yeah.
Then
That's just
your other
phenomenal.
one though, this is probably one that I stick in my pocket on a regular basis. I almost stuck this one back in my pocket right there.
Still-
But the action on this is Richard Rogers'
Yeah.
design. Designed it after a Sharpie, so you could wear it
Oh,
here,
yeah.
right? But if you get in the right spot on the actual thumb stud, it flicks so easy.
Oh, that's
it's
beautiful.
not
Yeah.
even funny. Give it a go. It's weird at first, but I want you to give it a go.
There you go.
See what I
That's
mean?
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually in a wedding this summer, and the groom asked me to help him pick the groom's gift. So that was the groom's gift.
Perfect for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, all the guys in the wedding party were tickled.
What was the price on that? $29, $39.99? $29.99. I'm almost positive.
On the bamboo.
On the CEO.
On the bamboo was 20. I think that one was more. Let me find out.
This one's $39.99. I'm pretty
This
sure.
one is.
We have sold a ton of CEOs.
No, every
for
time we
sure.
get them in, they sell out. And we
Yeah,
have
it's
to order
$40.
more.
Bucks.
$39.99?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a nice slender little blade, and I actually used it to cut up hot dogs last time we had.
It's the perfect steak knife size, man.
really is.
It
Yeah.
really is. It's nice and thin and slicey.
Again, you can't cut hot dogs up with this.
no, you cannot. You
but they
can.
need to be flying through the air at you.
Definitely not at the ballpark.
Yeah. You can catch a foul ball with it.
How did the lady in front of you lose her shoulder blade, Jason?
She's fine.
She's fine. I grabbed my upswept bow trapper.
Oh,
Ding, ding,
yes.
ding. That's what I have in my pocket. We can set that for two
Love
right here.
Yeah.
that.
Guys, we are
gorgeous.
sold out of these right now. You can see we've been using it. It's got some grime on it. But yeah, we have more of those on order right now with a new handle material. And that's the Rough Rider Upswept Bow Trapper.
I tell you, I'm getting Jonathan to make me a lanyard bead for mine. Jonathan has been carving avocado pits.
Nice.
Oh,
I know, right?
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of genius.
I will point out while we have this one open, we had this debate back and forth and finally figured it out. We first said 440A. Then we said T10. And we're back to 440A because it literally is 440A. It is not a T10 carbon steel knife. It is a 440A knife. We saw some minor patina from doing a mustard test and
Sure.
assumed, because that's what it said in the system coming on the order.
Yeah.
It was one of the options for the design. After a long patina, it did not continue to change at all, right? So it is 440A on these. Half stops, whole bit, sold
Proving
out, getting more
That
convinced.
stainless
lightweight.
doesn't
Oh
mean
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
that
Easy
it's
ride in
not
the
going to
pocket.
stain. It's just going to stain less.
What you got in your pocket, TC?
All right. Well, I've got a couple of things. I've got my Rough Rider equestrian here
Yeah.
because I work with horses daily. So I've got my equestrian. It's got the hoof pick right there. That is extremely useful for me. It's just perfect for what I need it for. I can cut hay bales with that, and I've got my hoof pick, and it just slides right in my pocket. I don't have to keep like a farrier bucket or anything like that. I can just carry this with me, and I'm good to go. And then the other one I've got is my Kershaw Scallion.
Heck yeah.
Love that thing. It's nice, thin, lightweight, and I love that assisted opening design. It's phenomenal.
I think
So,
everybody who gets into knives at first has to have an onion-made Kershaw. It
Yeah.
just
Yes.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. It's a leek. It's a chive. It's one of those, and I know that's where I was when I started.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I like this design too because of the stonewash on it.
Yeah.
They do a great job of that at Kershaw.
And they last forever. I still have mine that I've had
Oh, I
for
do
20
too.
years.
I found my little chive in the drawer
Did
the
you?
other day. Yes.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Good deal. Now, what else were we supposed to do?
Well, another
They wanted a
question.
rundown.
They want a rundown, and we have a giveaway to do. And they asked, the question asked, can you ask what Benchmade you recommend? What Benchmades do y'all recommend?
What Benchmade?
Right now,
Yeah.
bug out.
Yeah.
All the way around, bug out. If you have not carried one in your pocket and you think it's too small, it's too whatever, you're wrong, go find one and hold one.
Yeah.
They're great. They're thin, they disappear in your pocket, and they have all those things that a Benchmade that you like.
The size is perfect, and
Yeah.
they're so lightweight. You don't even know they're there.
Yeah. The bug out and the bailout are great everyday
bailout
carry
too,
knives.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Bailout's just a little bit bigger. I don't have a recommendation on Benchmade. I like them. I have one of my own, and it is the Mini Crooked River.
Mini Crooked
Mini
River?
Crooked River because I just thought it was gorgeous.
I may end up buying a bug out. I have not. I
Get
have
you a new
resisted-
shipwreck bug out.
Well, I'll tell you, I have resisted the Benchmade bandwagon, but I may end up buying a bug out.
I actually like the grip. Remember?
Oh,
had the
yes.
Grip.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
like it.
Nice. What else before we do a quick rundown? Very quick rundown. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mow through this really fast. You're gonna show them on two. I'm just gonna run right back through them. First up, we had the Buck 112 Slim Pro Carbon Fiber. You're talking about a standard 112 Ranger in a limited edition. You're talking about S30V in the blade. You're talking about marbled carbon fiber in the handles. It is a lockback. Only 1,000 of these made worldwide. $119.99 at smkw.com. Standard 112. Back in the game on this one is the Queen City Red Smoothbone Trapper. This is the very first, as Queen City has come back into being made, this is a USA-made standard trapper at 4 1/8. You're talking about mirror polish finish on this. You're talking about red smooth bone handles, nickel silver bolsters with the Queen stamp. Looks fantastic. You can pick this one up for $44.99 at smkw.com. Next up, SMKW exclusive Hogue Deca. It is the Warncliffe version of the red, white, and blue Damascus. This is an able lock knife, so you can drop it closed real easy. You can flick it open with the ambidextrous studs. Really, really simple. Combi grind on that CPM 27V Warncliffe blade is 3.25 inches. It is 4.25 inches closed, 7.5 inches overall. Weighs about 2.3 ounces. You can only get this at smkw.com. or in the store. It is $140.21. That is the Hogue Deca Red, White, and Blue Damascus Warncliffe. Up next, Salbelly Stockman from Rough Rider is part of the Copper Coil series. This knife features 440A blackwash blades. They've got the smooth black bone handles with, or black smooth bone handles. Melina will have a fit if I do it the other way around. They are copper inlay, copper bolsters, copper liners. That Salbelly Stockman is a fat version of the Stockman at 3.375 inches closed. You're talking about a spey, a clip, and a sheep's foot on that knife. Only $17.99 at smkw.com. Last but not least was the Mora knife. It is a basic 511 black. This is the carbon steel version of this knife, 3.5 inches on the blade. You're talking about 8.125 inches overall, composite handle, composite sheath. This thing is $9.99, and it is sharp enough to cut air. That is pretty sure about that. We can just watch the molecules fall in half. Anything
Do not
else?
from Mora.
You're good.
We hadn't done a rundown in a
Molecule
long
cutter.
time. That felt kind of good. What are y'all chitter-chattering about over there?
We've got a new
More
slogan.
Molecule cutter.
Molecule cutter. Welcome to the molecule cutter. More knife.
You think
molecule
Damascus is made in Jamaica by a guy named Jim?
No.
No.
It should be.
Highly doubtful.
It is made by
Great.
G-Men. G-Manskus.
Damascus.
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Okay, we got to pick one of these to give away. Let's do this. Let's each take one away that is not going to be given away.
Hold on.
How about that?
Dibs. Don't give away that right there.
Don't give away
The
what?
bear. Don't give away
This.
the bear.
That was the one I was going to
I mean,
take.
the,
The Queen City?
yeah.
Okay, I'm taking that one away.
Okay.
Okay. Buck, because we don't have many of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to take away the Salbelly Stockman because I want that one.
Okay.
Give away the Deca.
That's
thinking the
exactly the same thing.
Right.
So Jason, pull that Mora knife. We're going to give away this Hogue Warncliffe Deca.
Sweet.
They need to write something in a comment. Actually, you need to welcome TC to the
Yes.
program, boys and girls. So your entry is
Good.
going to be a comment on the video. What were you going to say?
They also gave you props for cutting paper.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because
sweet.
paper wins
Well,
a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. I got really nervous about that one when you asked me to do that because I don't
spur of the
remember
moment.
the last time I've tried to do that, and I got really I started sweating and I was like,
So you can write a comment and welcome TC to the show. I'll look at all those comments. We'll pick one random, and next week we will tell you who won this Hogue Deca Warncliffe with the red, white, and blue Jamanskas handles. Guys, we're going to get out of here. Isaac has been running the board. Melina has been answering all of your questions. We've got Jason over here. Welcome TC Barnett to the show and to other videos. He'll be on and off, depending on whether we drag him on the show or not. Jason's coming back for more. I'm going to tell you that right now. My name is Andy, and you've watched a whole other episode of Guys Talk Knives live. We will be back next Tuesday
With guys instead of guy.
That's right. And no kiki.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
I like to interrupt him while he's trying to close the show.
I actually made a note about it.